guys, welcome to Sourcing Classes. This is Hima Hegde, bringing before you a series discussing current and contemporary affairs in anthropology. Here is a video lecture for the same. The topics under light for today are Sahai and tribal nourishment. So first, let us look into Sahai. Here are the news clippings about the Sahai scheme, and they read Jharkhand plans Sahai to promote sports in Naxal hit areas. The second clipping talks about the Jharkhand government ready to launch a scheme called Sahai in the Maoist hit areas. The third one reads Jharkhand CM directs officials to prepare a roadmap for the Sahai scheme in rebel hit areas. So, under the plan, officials from the sports department have been asked to identify potential talents under 19 years of age. To instill a culture of sports and identify talent in the state, Chief Minister Hemant Soren has directed the officials of sports department to work on a special sports scheme named Sahai, that is assistance for youth from Naxalite affected areas. Under the scheme, potential sports talent will be identified from the panchayat level and taken to the block level and district level, where they will be prepared for national and international sports events. The scheme will be implemented in coordination with the sports and police departments. The objective of the scheme is to reduce the gap between the people and the police through sports while grooming budding sportsmen. This will encourage women football players from Jharkhand to play with the national level players and get an insight into their past experiences. The government plans to develop free day boarding centers in each block along with equipping every district with modern state of the art residential training centers. The second topic for the day is tribal nourishment. The tribal food system is dependent on dryland agriculture, forests, common property, water resources, and biodiversity. Estimates show that about 40% of the under 5 tribal children in India are chronically malnourished, that is stunted. Chronic malnutrition impacts survival, growth, learning, performance in school, and survival or the productivity as adults. High levels of exclusions, poor sanitation, hygiene, and lack of safe drinking water, worm infestation, and diseases like malaria, sickle cell anemia, and tuberculosis exacerbate morbidity and mortality. Investment in tribal food systems will supercharge demographic dividends. It calls for a leadership agenda of action to increase the availability, accessibility, affordability, and consumption of safe and nutritious food. That is, the undernourished tribals need a nutrition sensitive and sustainable food system. The suggested reforms are as follows. So let us first look into the keywords. The first one says structural reforms. The structural reforms. Then we have the second one that says Atmanirbhar Poshan. The other two are integrated strategy, promoting and protecting livelihoods. Structural reforms. A new legislation on food systems that can take care of sustainable food and nutrition, food safety, and preserving biosafety and biodiversity is necessary for a dignified living and just and equitable governance. The second one, that is Atmanirbhar Poshan, nutritional self-reliance. This is one of the critical policy measures on revitalizing food systems. Each district must be self-sufficient in at least 6 food groups. This can bring food and nutrition level or self-sufficiency at the subnational level. These food groups are cereals and millets, pulses, milk and milk products, roots and tubers, green leafy vegetables, other vegetables, fruits, sugar, fat or oil and meat, fish, poultry and eggs. Third, integrated strategy to address disease burden. There must be an integrated strategy on addressing issues of malnutrition, lymphatic filariasis and malaria, childhood TB, sickle cell anemia and HIV reduction. In this regard, India needs to establish a center of excellence in the endemic areas, screening of malaria would be incorporated specifically in routine to the care in the village health centers and gram sabhas. Fourth, promoting and protecting livelihoods. Tribals need a sustained income that can address seasonality, perpetual poverty, and increase affordability. COVID 19 provides an opportunity for New World Order. It is a critical wake up call to redesign the food systems that promote and protect biodiversity, delivers a nutritious and affordable diet for all. All the stakeholders need to come together to systematically solve the food and nutrition divide for sustainable food systems and the planet. So that is it for today. Hope you found it informative. Thank you.